EPA announced today it will restrict some cancer-causing forever chemicals. They're known as PFAS. These forever chemicals do not break down. They can actually seep into soil and water. As many as 200 million Americans are exposed to PFAS in their very own tap water. Last year, the EPA found that even small amounts of these chemicals can cause problems. And exposure to these chemicals over time has been linked to severe illnesses like cancer, liver damage, high cholesterol. So this move by the EPA today, which is expected to be finalized by the end of the year, will require utility companies to remove high levels of PFAS chemicals, but they still have 3 years to comply. So joining us right now for more is actor Mark Ruffalo, who has been raising awareness about these chemicals in our water for years, including his 2019 movie Dark Waters. He also serves as spokesman with the Environmental Working Group. So Mark, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Kayna. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Now, first, you've been, and yeah, we're so happy to have you. You've been a huge advocate, especially for a rule like this. So how critical will this be to helping millions of Americans have access to tap water that's safe?
Well, this has been something that, people have been trying to get to happen for many decades now. Just to give you an idea of how toxic these compounds are, 1 part per billion is 1 drop in a swimming pool, Olympic-sized swimming pool. And it's 1 part per trillion that it needs to be for us to stay healthy. But it's been very difficult to get the federal government, the EPA, to issue some guidance on here and regulations, and now it's happening. I mean, we're still up to 3 years out, and we have to get through the comments period. But as far as what people have been trying to do, these frontline communities, this is a significant step forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think the picture you're painting is really important, right? This is a significant step, but still, we're talking about the companies are required to remove high levels of these chemicals when we know even trace amounts can cause problems. Plus, they have some 3 years to do it. So when we know that this step forward is significant, but we still have a long fight ahead, what inspired you to actually get involved? And do you think that, like public pressure from celebrities like yourself help make this happen?
I do. I do feel that the movie was used as a organizing tool for the communities, the frontline communities where this is happening. These are the things we've all lived with for years. But when we dug down into it, and with the movie, we really explain it well through the story of Rob Bilott, who was the lawyer who actually uncovered this nightmare and the malfeasance of DuPont and 3M. We were able to tell the story in a way that moved people and that transcended politics. We took it to North Carolina. We took it to Capitol Hill. We showed lawmakers it. Every state it's played in, and it skyrocketed up to #1 on Amazon. I think because it really did touch a nerve in people.
I think it did, and it certainly brought awareness to people that perhaps didn't know. In 2019, this movie, as you mentioned there, I mean, it really hones in on the human toll, right, of these forever chemicals. And we actually have a clip to play. Let's take a look. What happened?
They're going to fight every claim. Thousands of claims. People, sick people, they'll give up. The system is rigged. They want us to think it'll protect us, but that's a lie. We protect us. We do.
How do you think the community that you focus there on is, how do they think they're feeling tonight? How do you think they are?
Well, there's Emily Donahue, who I met in North Carolina, literally in 2019, who's on the front line, in the frontline community. She was the one who introduced Michael Regan, the EPA administrator today. And I could hear in her voice as she introduced him, and she told her story and her family story and her community story. We're talking people dying, people sick, children drinking this stuff for years and years and years, her children. She was very moved, very emotional. It's been like a specter in people's lives, this horror. that has been sort of stalking their health, and a lot of people didn't even know it until 2019. When the movie came out. It's a big, huge step, and we appreciate what the Biden administration did and that they held to their commitments, but it's still bittersweet. And
still a long way to go, as you clearly showcased for us. Mark, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
I'm honored to be with you. Thank you for letting folks hear about it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.